Welcome back to the world of tennis, presented by BNP Paribas.
There's nothing more important to the long-term viability of our sport than youth involvement. Fortunately for us, tennis has been part of the American sporting landscape for a long time, but we still need to work hard to engage the best athletes of the next generation to be enthusiastic about tennis. Fortunately, we have experts focusing solely on that.
Trying to get people to play any sport today with so many passive activities is a real challenge. We want to get people thinking about tennis. I'll sign my kids up for a summer program. School's going to be out. One of the programs that we focus on a lot is NJTL, National Junior Tennis and Learning. We have 550 NJTL chapters around the country, and these chapters introduce kids to tennis, and they can get them started playing and actually get them playing at a very high competitive level, but they also tie in education. We're trying to tie in the pro stars, the star appeal.
Professional tennis stars are even getting involved with their own youth programs, like the Yvonne Lendl Champions Academy.
I enjoy working with kids, and I would like to be able to pass my experience, whether it's in training, matches, tournaments and so on some of the better young players so they can learn quicker. Obviously they have to experience a lot of it themselves, learn for themselves, but hopefully they can avoid some dead-end streets. So I'm with open stance, push me hard. Now with closed stance, push me hard.
Much more difficult.
Right. You show them how you prepare, you show them you're on time every day for practice. You show them that you practice hard. You show them that there is no excuses, and if something doesn't work, you try it again.
In addition to Tennis Night in America, the USTA has many other youth-dedicated programs.
Quick Start Tennis is our big key initiative. We want to get more kids under the age of 10 playing the game on a regular basis for a number of different reasons. One, we want to create more future American champions, and so getting a bigger pool of athletes exposed to tennis earlier will help us do that. But the other thing is we want to just introduce tennis as the great lifetime sport that it is. We now have over 30 million people playing tennis in the United States. Since 2000, tennis has grown 43% from a participation standpoint. So we're the only sport sort of in positive numbers in terms of growth.
Other reasons for the phenomenal growth in tennis today is due to related youth programs that have been sprouting up all across America.
About 6 or 8 years ago, we started a new program there called the Arthur Ashe Excellence Program. And by excellence, we meant you had to be on your tennis team in high school, getting a letter, and you had to have an average of 3.0 or better to even enter the program. We've now had it for 6 years. 20 to 25 people a year graduate from the program. Every kid that graduates has earned and received a full scholarship on tennis at a college. So we are 100% successful in fulfilling this program. So now the parents hear this, and we have 200 or 300 applications for 20 spots. And it's been a tremendously successful program that really has boosted interest in all of our programs.
Our goal looking ahead 5 years is really that tennis is the sport of choice for most kids. Right now, the best athletes aren't necessarily gravitating to tennis at a really early age, and we want to change that. We want parents to think, wow, what sport do I want to really introduce my kids to that'll be a great lifetime sport, help them develop strong character and life skills. We want them to think about tennis first.
Well, it certainly looks like tennis is going to have a very healthy, vibrant, and successful future. Now, to help you with your tennis future is Dr. Vijay Vad. He'll be discussing wrist injuries and how to prevent them on this week's Tennis Medical Update.
Tennis Medicine Update is brought to you by the MD System, clinically proven rapid pain relief topical.
I'm Dr. Vijay Vad for Health Tips. Today's topic is wrist injury, one of the most common injuries in tennis given the high loads that the wrist experiences. One of the most common wrist injuries in tennis is on the pinky side, a tendon that gets involved. There's also a cartilage on the pinky side called the triangular fibrocartilage that can often be injured in tennis. Juan Martin Del Potro is one of the most high-profile recent examples of a wrist injury. He should do well given his young age and good blood supply to the tendon. One of the ways to avoid wrist injuries is to minimize excessive Western grip on the forehand and to avoid excessive cocking on a double-handed backhand. The first is a wrist flexion stretch. The wrist should be pointing down and pressure should be put on the wrist. Ideally, this stretch should be done 15 seconds 5 times in order to get maximum flexibility into the tendon in order to try to avoid recurrence of injuries. The second is a wrist extensor strengthening exercise. It should be done 15 repetitions, done 5 times. Ideally, it should be done with a partner. Try to resist a little bit in the partner pushing your wrist into the ground. Negative strengthening has been shown to reduce injuries and to maintain power. Remember to stretch and strengthen to stay fit. I'm Dr. Vijay Vad.
This tennis medicine update was brought to you by the MD System, clinically proven rapid pain relief topical. For more information, visit themdsystem.com or call 1-800-313-5056. Up next, John McEnroe at Madison Square Garden. His first match in the arena and a second match where he gets a little out of character. Then later, don't miss the editors from Tennis Magazine in their roundtable discussion. This and more coming up on The World of Tennis, presented by BNP Paribas.